How's it going? This is Martin here from Soul Trail. So if you've seen my channel before, you know that I like my stoves. I have a lot of stoves. I have a lot of alcohol stoves and gas stoves, and I think it's one of my favourite things to do is to boil up water on the trail. I just love doing it. There's something about the fire I just love. I don't know. I'm going back to my caveman roots maybe, or something like that. But now and again you'll get companies that push the envelope in engineering. And a company called Goshawk in Melbourne, Australia have done just that. They created a unique all-in-one design and kind of redesigned the alcohol stove to get the best out of it. The lovely people at Goshawk decided to send me one of their stoves, and I am chuffed with it. I've tried it several times on the trail, and it's something that's very, very well thought out. But let me go through it and I'll show you. Stick around. This is going to be a good one. Okay, so let's look at some of the features of the Goshawk ERA Burner. It comes in two parts which are held together by this little clip system that's here. Both parts are made from hard anodized alloy. So unclip it. It does really hold it well in place. Doesn't come off. These are the two parts. Let's look at this first. This is the AO-1 windproof stand. It has the pot stands holders that clip out here, and it'll accommodate any pot. So this is a lovely little unit to have with it, and the fact that it actually clips onto the system, it really works well. And plus it's a windshield, pot stand, and very, very sturdy. So that's that. Okay, so this is the ERA Burner itself. You can see by the features how well made this full unit is. It's a lot of engineering has gone into this. So you'll see that the logo on the inside, the Goshawk, made in Australia. Inside in this they have 20 heat storage blocks is what they say. So I've noticed that when I have some fuel in here, when this system heats up, this fuel disappears and it goes down into the heat blocks. So when this unit is fully primed and working at its maximum efficiency, the flames, the vaporized alcohol flames, are jets out of these angled holes that they have. In turn, this creates a vaporized vortex-like flame that comes up. But the beauty about that is the flame doesn't come jet out and go up that way like your normal alcohol stove. It comes out in a vortex. That means that, say if this was the bottom of your pot, the flame will vortex up and stay as center as possible all the time. You're not losing a lot of flame up the sides, so that really adds to your fuel efficiency and how fast it heats up your water. So speaking of that, they say you can heat up 2 cups of water in 3 minutes. Now that's a lot to be able to say for an alcohol stove, so we will be putting this to the test. I have used this on the trail several times already, and it burns fuel faster, but it does heat your water faster. So for a multi-day you'd want to carry extra fuel, but they are tests that I'm going to do in time. I'm going to put this up against other burners and I'm going to measure the amount of fuel that it uses. So fuel efficiency versus how fast it takes to boil water, but they are tests that I'm going to be doing down the line. As I said, it's a unique all-in-one design. It clips in. Happy days. Just brilliant. I really like it. Okay, let's put it to the test and let's get some fuel in it. Now, it's just heating up a bit. I just want to wait till it primes. Normally on the trail I would put the pot on it while it's priming just to get that extra heat, but when it's doing a test I want to actually get it to its maximum fuel efficiency. You can see now it's starting to, you'll see the vortex in a minute. You can see the stove, the flame is starting to do the swirl, the vortex effect. You can hear the stove as well. That's the bubbling of the actual storage heat units inside it. Okay, let's get timing. They're saying 2 cups of water, 3 minutes. Okay, that's a rolling boil at 4 minutes 30 seconds. That is very good for what it is. let's try it the same amount of water with a heat exchange. This should make a big difference. The heat exchange on the Jetboil Stash is brilliant. You can hear it starting to actually boil up already, and that's at 2 minutes and 12 seconds. And we are at a rolling boil at 3 minutes and we'll say 49 seconds. Not quite at 3 minutes, but very fast nonetheless. So there you have it. The Goshawk ERA Rapid Burner. Yeah, let's talk about some pros and cons. Okay, let's start with the pros. Okay, so it's lightweight. It boils up water fast. It has a built-in windshield. It uses, or any pot can fit on it. It's a very unique design. It looks bloody amazing. It really does. I could look at the swirling flame on this all day long. There's a lot of thought has gone into this stove, and Goshawk have informed me that they're going to be adding more components to this, so I'm really interested to see what they have coming down the line, and they said they're going to send them to me when they have them, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. The cons for me, it uses your fuel very fast compared to your other stoves, but it does boil your water a lot faster, so you're giving up one thing to get another, so don't really mind about that. A lot of people who use alcohol stoves, they value the silence of alcohol stoves. This is pretty loud when it comes to, there's a lot of bubbling that's happening with the fuel, but look, you'll get over it, because being honest, you're going to be just fixated on the flame. It'll just mesmerise you. It really, really will. And then I suppose the third thing, a lot of people might be thinking about the price point. You'll get this for around €56, but personally, I think it's worth it. A lot of thought, a lot of engineering has gone into this stove, and I love innovation. I really, really do. I'll put all the details in the description for Goshawk, and check them out and support them, because they're a small company in Melbourne that are pushing the envelope, and I really like that. So stay tuned for some more alcohol stove and gas stove videos on the way. If you've seen my videos before, I have one video of every alcohol stove that I own, and I put them up against each other. You'll find that here. So Goshawk have sent me on another stove, so I'm going to be testing that, but I really want to see how this goes up against some other alcohol stoves. So I have plenty of plans in place for a lot of different cook sets, so yeah, really looking forward to it. So hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, there's more on the way. Bye bye.